Hey guys, this is Gamer. We are playing Touhou 11 Subterranean Animism. We're gonna give it a go, and I am actually going to try and play this on Lunatic because I have done the 1cc of this recently on Lunatic. So yeah, it sort of would be a disservice at this point to play hard. As much as I would sort of want to keep consistency, I might do the let's plays again on Lunatic at some point anyway, so yeah, that's if I ever feel like I'm good enough to do that. I don't know. But yeah, the game, I'm obviously using Reimu B because it's my most consistent shot type. I have cleared the game with Reimu A as well on Lunatic, but I'm not as good with that shot type as I think I mentioned quite a bit in the introduction video. So I don't generally play with that shot. That's just how it goes. So anyway, mid-boss time. It's a girl in a bucket, literally, known as Kasume. She has green hair and she's pretty awesome. Yes, you can indeed screw the rules because of that. Her non-spells are not really that dangerous because they're basically streaming. Her spell card is annoying, but it's not that bad, usually. Try and kill it off quickly though, because you can get a red fairy to appear there and get a little bit extra power, which is always appreciated in this. If you can get one red fairy to come up, you can get like max power by the end of the stage if you don't bomb. I do believe the idea of this is you actually are supposed to graze, but screw grazing, I have auto collect, so yay. Generally what I would end up doing with Reimu A here is I would probably end up using gap hacks anyhow, so it doesn't matter too much. This stage is extremely busy and extremely irritating actually. It's caused a lot of retries in the start, you know, in the past, and it hasn't so far this time, which is good. Hello indeed, and yes, we are hearing things indeed. Yes, it is Suika, and Suika will be talking to us now with the SU abbreviation, because Yukari set up the options to do that, which makes you wonder how she can talk to you if you don't have the options available. But oh well. Yes, indeed. And we have another character who has some strange garments there, I don't know. She is Yamame, probably the most irritating first stage boss in the entire series, or at the very least the hardest first stage boss. I don't know about most irritating. Technically, I think there's TV in the cell phone. Suika doesn't even care about what's going on. She's just like, yeah, what's the cell phone? Oh, Suika. Suika is freaking awesome. Living enemy arthropod, yeah. Giant enemy spider appeared, I suppose. It's not really an enemy crab, so it doesn't quite make as much sense. But oh well. Yeah, I wouldn't say so. Spiders are nostalgic. Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, so first fight go. She hasn't actually moved down the screen. This means I have a chance of fighting this. On Lunatic, this non-spell is pretty well impossible if she moves down the screen. Case in point right there. So yeah, a bomb on that first non-spell is completely acceptable. A bomb on this, however, should not really be acceptable, but it is definitely hard enough that a bomb might happen. But try not to bomb it, because then you're going to be really short on power. Technically this is her easiest attack right here, and it's still sort of irritating. Yeah, because it's just annoying. And then Unexplained Fever is static, but I don't know the pattern well enough, so I tend to have to bomb this anyway. I'm probably definitely going to have to bomb this because of oh hey, well there's the pattern right there. Yeah, I'm probably definitely going to have to bomb this though, because this shot type doesn't quite have enough power to clear it out. But I do have 2 power still, so that's fine. Suika fell asleep. That fight apparently was so boring to Suika that she fell asleep. Whatever, stage 2, activate. I don't know, that was really terrible. But yeah, kill these fairies. Really kill these fairies. They are friggin' annoying if you don't kill them. Fire all sorts of crazy crap at you pretty much. This bit is just glorified streaming. This entire stage is pretty much streaming. And hey, I've got free power again. I'm pretty much not gonna have max power for the middle of this stage is not gonna have max power, which is most disappointing, but whatever. Not that important. this bit, just try and kill these things quickly. It's not that hard. Even if you don't kill them off that fast, it's still not that bad, but if you can avoid having to dodge more than one wave, then it's always good. And this is proper bullshit. This non-spell just doesn't work when it comes to Lunatic. It doesn't really work on hard either, but whatever, I managed to clear it this time. That's the first time I have cleared that non-spell in so long. I don't know. Anyway, Parsi's mid-boss spell is pretty much just chasing you around. She doesn't have a hitbox, take advantage of that fact, and it wouldn't have mattered if I had to bomb that bit anyway, because when you defeat Parsi you get 2 full power back. So, good times, good times. Yeah, it is actually more common to perfect this stage than it is to perfect stage 1, simply because of that first non-spell from Reimu A. Anyhow, streaming section, not really that interesting. There is the potential to get more power back here if you've just bomb spammed throughout this whole thing so far. So, I've just noticed my grace count. That is freaking typical. Oh, anyway, how far does it go? We are not there yet, Suika. Because we don't know where we're going, of course. The artwork in this game is kind of interesting, and you know what else is interesting? The music. I freaking love the music of this game. So many good songs in this, and this is probably one of my favourite boss themes actually in this whole game. Just, yeah. Anyway, we're off to the ancient city for cursed power or something. This is Parsi and her green-eyed jealousy and stuff. Suika's like, we don't give a crap about power, we just want to go on. Yeah, Reimu doesn't know anything, of course. A lowly yokai. Oh, that's not very nice, Suika. She's not that bad. Honestly. Yeah, don't know anything about. Reimu's getting pissed because Suika keeps holding the conversation, and da-di-da. And now we get to Parsi. Technically an easy stage 2 boss, but is also very clippy on Lunatic, so don't take it for granted. This attack is nothing on any other difficulty but Lunatic, where it actually starts getting sort of tricky because of how many things here. The things go from purple to white to red to disappearing, and sometimes it walls you. It's not always easy. It was that time, but it's not a particularly easy thing. Neither is this on Lunatic because it's pretty rapid fire. Again, on every other difficulty this is nothing. But it gets kinda hard here. Now this one, do not shoot the green freaking Parsi ever, because that happens if you do, and it sorta gets a bit tricky. Again, on every other difficulty this is not that hard, because the thing, she stays in place for a long time, but when you play it on Lunatic it's very rapid fire. So you've just gotta be a little bit careful. With this shot type especially, it does take quite a while. Be very, very careful if you're using Marisa A because of the very slow shot power, shot speed. And then this attack, well, it's alright. This is probably her hardest attack. Again, very, very quick firing, so just be careful and death bomb if you have to. Not really too worried about that. That's usually an attack I don't expect to capture, so I'm perfectly happy with that. Only one mistake on that stage is very, very good. Yeah, we are indeed almost there. Almost where the world where we live. Well, we technically live like above ground anyway. That made no sense, Suika. You make no sense.